Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the month of March. So I apologize. I know it's like, it's late here. But better late than never. And alright, so I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread and oracle reading using the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. I'm going to do a tarot reading for you using the Line Strider Tarot, which I will clarify with the Kipper deck. And then at the end of the reading, I will answer a question for you. Either you can formulate a question now or watch the reading and then see, what questions you might have to be answered at the end. All the cards have been pre-shuffled except for the Angel Answer deck. So I will do that at the end. Okay. So there is something here where there's something at the heart of the matter here for you in the month of March. So we have Isolde with undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So there's either like something within you, whether you are single or coupled, that your heart chakra is opening. There's an expansion. There's a want, a need, a desire for love in your life. Now, this is just the oracle reading, so I don't know if this is, pertaining to a person or what. But whatever this opening is for you this month, you need to find some type of creative outlet to express and to get this flowing this month. So we've got Sarasvati here with the arts. So if you find yourself playing music or painting or drawing, some type of artistic expression, it is front and center here for you. It's the thing that's helping, like, for example, I mean, she's playing some type of guitar instrument here. So we'll stick with the instrument. So for example, if you're playing a guitar this month, you have a calling or a feeling, you're wanting to play the guitar, then you're playing this guitar, and while you're doing this type of artistic expression or this creative activity here is an outlet that's really opening up your heart space. It's really clearing and healing and opening this, heartfelt dynamic within yourself that's really wanting to either find within another person or you're finding it within yourself. And because I say that too, because then we've got Hathor here with receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, your energy, and your ability to give to others. Now that's a little bit of a challenge for you. So if you are because of being a Scorpio, you are somewhat in a shell, okay? So I can see how you could be guarded and more inward, and because of this, there is some way, shape, or form within you a deeper calling to be more open, expressive, and more loving. So you've got this love that's building up within you. So how can you get it out of you into the physical world? Because it's bottling up within. Like it starts inside. So either you've got to have some form of expression here to get this out of you. And a lot of times and I would think for Scorpios, that's not an easy thing to do to express yourself to people. So it's like, if you can't get it out of you through words, then you can get it out of you through, like an art form. So by you giving, moving this energy out of you through this art form, it allows for you to make room to be more receptive. Whether that's like, it helps you to open up more. And I would say that it will help you to open up more. You can be more open, so then you can receive the same in return. So there is a calling at the beginning of the month of March to be bold, like unleash your adventurous side, take risk, and be daring. Now this can definitely go in, in tune with this love thing that's trying to, open up and expand here for you. The beginning of the month, you could be feeling very frisky, because I always get that feeling from this card. You could be very frisky at the beginning of the month, and it's like, I want to be adventurous and daring, and I want to do something. And it's like, what do you want to do? Because if you're single and you don't have a way to give that to a person, then it's like, okay, well, what can I pick up? Which could be like yoga, or an art class, or going to play bingo, something that helps you to really get out there and open you up, so to speak, and get you out of this shell. So the middle of the month, we have segment with be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So by the middle of the month, you may have this realization that, man, like, the world is really opening up to me. I didn't realize that. I'm not really sure what to do with that or how to handle that. And that's okay. I've been there, done that. So it's like, you may start seeing by the middle of the month how powerful you really are, how strong you really are. You may think at the middle of the month, like, wow, I didn't know I had this in me, or I didn't know I could do this. Especially if, you're over here trying to, with this arts card, paint like a portrait of someone, and then you're like, holy hell, this looks like the Mona Lisa. You didn't realize you had that power or capabilities within you. So there's an opening here. And by the end of the month, we have sulis with bodies of water. Spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. There's definitely a lot of giving. You're really putting your heart into things, people, places, and things this month. You could find yourself at the end of the month being stretched a little too thin because of all this energy here that you're doing. So with that will be a signifier that at the end of the month, you need to get around water more to help cleanse and help to recharge. So like the lake, the ocean, or a river. And you could very well be taking a trip at the end of March to the beach or to the mountains or whatever. So you have a lot of endings and beginnings for you this month. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So there are things going on in your life that are culminating, that are going to come to a completion this month, so that you can release these old things and embark on something new. But just know that, there's always the in-between, the in-between of letting go of the old and then embracing on the new. There's that transition period. And this could be why this body of water card is coming out. Is because, whatever you're ending here or putting it into, you need to go through this healing process, which is a process of, to release the pain or release the past so that you can embrace what's to come here. And while you're doing this is a process. So you also need to be easy on yourself There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So you could very well feel anxious. Your anxiety could be a little bit overstimulated this month because you feel, this underlying anxiety or anxiousness of wanting to go and wanting to do something, but it's like, it's not time to take off just yet. Like, you need to allow these things to come to a culmination, to a completion, to eclipse out. So be easy on yourself. And then too, that's why you need to be around this water to help, cleanse and to clear and to purify. But if you get into a spout of anxiety or anxiousness, then that's when you need to focus on this creative outlet or creative expression, because that will help channel and calm that anxious energy. So in your hopes and fears, we've got, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. This is Mawu with Mother Earth. So for me, this card can also be like astrological events or whatever. You could be hoping that, because especially with this water thing, especially if you are taking a trip to go somewhere at the end of March, you could be hoping that like this trip, helps you in some way, because when it helps you, it also helps to benefit the earth. Or there is something that you are thinking about, some type of activism or environmentalism thing, project or side hustle that you're thinking and hoping, you're thinking on embarking on, and you've got hopes around that. There is some type of hope around some type of healing for you this month. So your outcome, it's almost like, so your outcome is Ishtar with boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no, and there is my rooster announcing something. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your energy and your time. So I'm telling you, like, this heart opening that you have going on, and now I don't know why my dog is barking, but he is. Stop. Oh, I bet my neighbor is going to check his mailbox. That's enough. Quit. Axel? Axel! I think that's my neighbor going to check his mailbox. So I apologize because he's in there having a cow. But hopefully it will not last long, and hopefully it's not going to be too loud either. And that is my neighbor that he's barking at. But he's also going back to his side of the driveway. Anyways, so when I look at the bottom of the deck, okay, we have Mother Mary with Expect a Miracle. We have Sedna with Infinite Supply. Aphrodite with Inner Goddess. Abuntia with Prosperity. So have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So, there's something here, and I would say from like January, February, that you were praying about, you were asking about. And I would say that a miracle, some way, shape, or form, took place in your life. You felt like you had the support of the universe, especially if you didn't foresee a way out of the situation or a way to handle it, but it's like some miraculous solution appeared, and you were like, wow, that really, I didn't expect that. So it's like, it kind of like it exceeded your expectations some way, shape, or form. So whatever that was, I feel like that's what's tied to this this love and heart opening that I've been talking about, ranting over this whole time. So whatever this heart opening is to you, it awoke the goddess within you. And it's like, that's the channel that's coming through, is this energy, this heart opening, this divine passion that's within you. I'm surprised that Pele is not with Divine Passion's not out here somewhere. So whatever this opening is, it's attracting more of that same vibration. So, you know, prosperity, money, abundance, whatever that may be. Now, you know, when people see you doing well, they're going to want some of that, some of what you have. And I think that's why Ishtar is showing up here saying that you need to love yourself enough to say no to others' demands and time on your energy, or demands on your time and energy. So just be aware of that this month. You definitely need to channel and get this love that's opening within you out into the world. So it's like, you know, how can you focus or put time and energy into something that would be, you know, of an outlet for you to help with that? Because whatever you're pouring out, there's also going to be a reflection of that given back to you. So it's like you, it's almost like you're elevating in this manner, like you are, like you've experienced a level up. Like you have some way, shape, or form leveled up. Now, keep in mind, when you level up, people around you are envious of that. They can be. And so they will try to level up as well. If for some reason they can't level up, they will try to keep you on their level because they don't want to see you do better than them. So just make sure that if that starts to happen around you, that you definitely pay attention to that, because that's the thing that you need to say no to when it comes to their demands on your energy. Alright, so now let's dig into your tarot reading. Let's see what the line strider. Ooh, Queen of Cups there. Okay. So here you are, front and center, Queen of Cups. So you are definitely intuitive this month. Your energy is one of love. You are open, you're caring, you're nurturing. You are definitely in your element this month. Now, if you're a guy watching this, then this could be the love you have for a female, or this is a female you are dealing with. So we have front and center a female. So this reading is going to be based around a female. So if you're the feminine watching this, then this is you. You are loving, you're warm, you're kind, you're sensitive this month. You are challenged by this Three of Wands here. So there's something that's on the horizon that's challenging you. Maybe because the Three of Wands can be about traveling or exploring or taking a leadership role, moving forward. It's also happy outcomes. There might be something here where that's challenging you to leave something in the past to move forward and embark on something new. And maybe you're just not ready yet to do that. So it's like you've got to go through this process of releasing this old to get ready for the new, so that you can then take off. Now, I would say something, because we've got the Tower here in the base of this reading. So January, February, there was some type of shakeup and or disaster, something that happened in your home life. Something shifted, a sudden change, a release, a painful loss, a tragedy, something like that. Now, the beginning of the month, we have the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. So this is like lack of planning, laziness, poor management, delay, and impatience. You may be, something could have happened around, this, whatever this situation this here is. I'll clarify it better here in a little bit. But whatever this shakeup is, or this sudden change, it may have you sitting here like not really ready to move just yet. Like you don't feel like you've gotten your ducks in a row. You need to, bide your time and wait just a little bit longer for something to fall into place, or something of the past is causing you to not want to move forward. And it could be around your home life, or whatever this Tower moment was for you. So be aware of procrastination and laziness at the beginning of March. Now, the middle of March, we have the Page of Cups here in reverse. So this is childhood issues, broken dreams, immaturity, envy, and childishness. The middle of the month for you, whatever this shakeup was here, could have to do, it could be affecting, if you have childhood issues or childhood wounds or whatever, this shakeup, this sudden change here that you had, that is affecting these childhood traumas or issues. Something here is not panning out the way you wanted it to. And it's the thing that has you, I would say, a little stagnant at the moment. There's something not moving or working out the way that you wanted it to. And that leaves you, and especially if my dog is doing her MMA workout. So you're going to hear her growl. I apologize. There's something here that did not work out the way you hoped it would. Something drastic happened, and it's left you wounded. But it happened for a reason. Maybe it's because it's not for you. But you're challenged too of letting that go, because there's something better ahead if you can make peace with letting what didn't work go. And that's the issue, the struggle here. Because at the end of the month, you need to be aware of this, because at the end of the month you can fall into despair or lack of hope, have a creative block, or focusing on the negative. And maybe too, in that oracle reading, that's why you need to focus and have this physical outlet in trying to get these emotions off of you, because whatever these emotions are that you need to get out of you from this oracle reading, it stemmed from this Tower moment here, this sudden change, this sudden shakeup or disaster that you had. So this Three of Wands here as your challenge could be the thing too, that you are having to be patient this month, because it's like the month of March, because that's a 3, the third month, that's March, could be the month where you have to go through this process of allowing these things right here, that ending, getting reacclimated, allowing things to unfold before you can move forward. So March might be a month for you of impatience, while you wait for, this blow up or catastrophe to kind of settle so that the dust can settle and allow things to fall into place before you take off. Let me see. And of course we've got, we've got Ben King over here with Stand By Me. So, this could be somewhat of a breakup. You could have had, like, if you could have had a breakup this month, or I would say probably like in February, maybe January, February, there could have been a breakup. And it's just like you're here not drowning in your emotions, but you're here left with your emotions. Now, let me ask you this, because this Page of Cups here. When you were a child, did you grow up in a situation or a family dynamic where if you were upset about something and you cried, did you go off like to yourself and cry? You didn't have anyone there to like console you or to help nurture you or to help calm you. If you had to do that by yourself alone, then this is also like a childhood issue, a childhood trauma, where this month, whatever the shakeup was for you, it's caused you to revert back to your childhood ways where you're having to console yourself. Now, that energy right there, I used to get into that energy all the time. That's the kind of energy I feel here. It's like this has done a number on you. You're left alone with your emotions. And then it's like, how do you deal with all these emotions that you have? And this is like being lazy, not really wanting to do anything, sit around and just chill a minute. And then this is like getting deeper and more into that to where you're like left depressed. So this is like a downward spiral here. So you've got to find something to help you handle your emotions this month. The month of March could be the entire month of you sitting with yourself and processing all these emotions you have that's associated with this Tower moment. Now, whatever this is, it's left you feeling very defensive. And I'm not saying that that you're not justified, because you need to stand up for yourself and what you believe. Okay? You really need to, because you see, you're the goat there on top. And I said goat, greatest of them all. Okay? You're over here on top. And you're standing up for your beliefs. You're strong-willed. You're determined. You've got conviction. So you remember that card, Ishtar, that came out with the boundaries? If someone has done something to you that's put you in this energy, then know that they can and will do it again. So it's like, you have to put your foot down and draw the line in the sand and say enough is enough. I definitely see you doing that this month. And then in your environment, we have the Four of Pentacles. So you're holding back and you're reserved on your time, your energy, everything, okay? This is, you're trying to control. This is, being safe and secure within yourself and your home. Now, if this is someone that you are dealing with, because, these are issues and things coming in. This is your external world. So, whoever's associated or whatever's associated with this Tower moment here for you, that energy itself is trying to control and trying to be materialistic. It's being greedy. It's blocking the change. It's trying to hold on to everything they got. And maybe that's why you're on the defense over here of trying to stand up for yourself, because they're not giving you what you need or what you require at the moment. Now, you are hoping that there's going to be a new beginning, some way, shape, or form, around the corner for you. And there is, because you end the month with the sun. So this is a very, this is like my daggone chicken over here trying to get in the window. So this is like the sun over here shining in. Everything is, this is happiness, fertility, success, optimism, and truth. So there's something here that happens, that goes down. You might be a little emotional in your emotions this month, but you go through this process leaving March with optimism, with supreme ultimate happiness, feeling a success. So it's like, whatever the heck, if you're over here having to fight your demons and slay them, you will be successful in that, whatever that may be. There is, I look at the bottom of the deck and it's like we've got the Chariot. Which way do you go? Do you go left or do you go right? And then how do you maintain balance within that dynamic? Because that's determination, forward movement, victory, and success. But also, too, striving for balance and peace. So, I would say that this Tower moment has something to do with around your home life, or, definitely around your home life, whether that's with someone or just where you are at in your life at the moment. And there's regrets. There is regrets that something didn't work out here the way you hoped, planned, or thought that it was going to. So, you may feel like, during this process here, that you have to lick your wounds, so to speak. And if that's the case for you, you will be successful in doing that. So just know that, you do have to look after yourself. You will be successful in it. Just make sure that, because I know for myself as a fellow water sign, a Pisces, that, because I do this right here, okay? I do this same thing right here. I have really become a huge fan of this one song by Lacuna Coil called Reckless. The guy in there says, I'm not afraid to self-destruct. And I have become a fan of that. Because self-destructing is, for me, and this looks like self-destruction here all the way around. It's like, for me, I know that I need to sit down. A lot of times when I'm in this self-destruction mode, like, I'll watch scary movies. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is, but the scary movies help. So, what do you need to do that will help you lick your wounds and pull yourself back together? Focus on that. When I looked at the clock, it was 3333. So there is, you've got a team of ascended masters out here that are able to help you. They of course can't do it for you. You have to call upon them, ask them, talk to them some way, shape, or form. So you very well could be, instead of like on the physical, you could be getting more spiritual this month, looking more into your spirituality and your faith and your belief systems. You could discover a whole new support system in that. You could discover that it's there. It's been there the whole time. Alright, so what is this Queen of Cups here? What is this Queen of Cups here? I knew that was going to come out. All right, so this situation has definitely made you more mature, for sure. Like, it's helped you to grow. It's helped you to elevate. So this is definitely, okay, I don't know if this is around a third party situation, but we're going to have to take this two different directions here, okay? So there is a masculine here in the past that I feel like, so he definitely is very wealthy and has a lot of money. He has had a conversation with you before in the past, or if you're the guy watching this, you've had a conversation with this woman in the past. He has, you know, promised to do certain things. Maybe you had this mentality where I've heard this before. And now it's like, I don't know if this is someone that you are married to, or if they are married and you're the third person. But, you know, this, because look at this masculine. He's got marriage on one side of him and privileged lady on the other side. So you could be the privileged lady in this reading, or you could be the wife in this reading. Maybe you could very well be the wife in this reading, and then you found out that there was someone else. And it's left you had to somewhat grow up in some way, shape, or form. Now, if you're the privilege, like you're the girlfriend, and this guy has been like kind of taking care of you, looking after you, this guy has somewhat helped you level up a little bit in your lifestyle, then you could have found out that he's actually married and you're the other woman. But it's like he's having to give out his time, energy, and money towards someone who's less fortunate. And that might be you, and that might be the other person. But whatever this is, it's definitely caused you some way, shape, or form to mature. So it's like, you know, once you could have been a little bit more immature or a little naive, and now that this tower moment has gone down, it's forced you to grow up a little bit, and now you see things differently. You're not like the same woman that you used to be. What is this tower here? What's this tower for Scorpio? So in your family dynamic, there was definitely a shakeup here. Like this masculine, this man here, he started doing something about a year ago. And that could have been within his job that caused him to level up, get a promotion or something. I'm not exactly sure what this is trying to say. So this masculine, he could have at one point in time maybe have been a middle class person, and then if he got like a promotion at work and it put him into a different class, a different caliber, so he leveled up in some way, shape, or form. And then whatever this level up for him, he's been more focused on contracts, litigation, like it almost makes me wonder if he's a salesperson. But whatever this is, he has a close-knit community. There's been, whatever this tower moment is here, it's definitely caused a shakeup that has been in front, like there's been a lot of people to witness this shakeup, whatever this may be. What is this Seven of Pentacles here? What is this Seven of Pentacles in reverse? What is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? So he's being lazy in something, or you're being lazy, procrastinating, not really wanting to invest in something, and he's watching, or this masculine, is not really investing in something, and that could be with you. He definitely has a lot of money, and it could be, you know, from this promotion or this job he got, this level up in his job that he received, to where there's something here he's not investing in anymore. Now, I don't know if that's you, because he could very well be handing you a gift of money and saying, here, this is what I have for you, but, you know, I am married and I want to focus on my marriage. Or he's saying, or, you know, whatever here has happened, he's like, because again, we do have this coming, or, you know, okay, here's the thing. If he's not married, he could have proposed to you and asked you to marry him. There goes my daggone chicken. So maybe he proposed to you in the past, but yet he's put a ring on it, but yet you two haven't said I do yet. And maybe you're like, well, when the hell are we going to get married? We've been engaged long enough. You've got the money here. But he is still going to try to have a conversation with you about why and why not, and let's do this and let's do that. And it's one of those conversations where it leaves you like rolling your eyes and like, here we go again. So there's a pause in something here at the beginning of March with this masculine. And I think that has you a little bit like fed up. I think that's got you a little fed up. All right, what is this Page of Cups in reverse here? What is this Page of Cups in reverse? And look, there his ass is again. So, I mean, he may have in the past made you promises that he couldn't keep, and that's obviously kind of somewhat left him out in the cold a little bit, or it's left you out in the cold because he didn't follow through. It's almost like he has the ability to change this situation, but he's not doing it. And it's something associated with, it looks like something he told you he was going to do in the past. But it's taken a toll on either you or him. I would say it's taken a toll on you, and then that's why you're over here in this energy of like these childhood issues. Be cautious of not like drinking too much or self-medicating, you know. Like if you're one that you have anxiety and you take like Xanax or something like that, this could be like, instead of you usually taking 2 a day, you're taking 4 and 5 a day. You know, you're trying to self-medicate to help you get through this emotional turmoil that, you know, is from this man. Alright, what is this Star over here in reverse? What is this Star in reverse? So you may feel like there's all hope has been lost around this situation. You may not even know exactly how this situation is going to fix itself or how it can fix itself. And you just may be like, I just don't really know how this can work now. But there's going to be communication around that at the end of the month. There's going to be a lot of communication. He is definitely seriously going to be concerned and wanting to talk about it. You two might need to have a third party come in and help you mediate or come to an agreement of some sort. Now, Lord Jesus. So, this masculine at some point in time did put you up on a pedestal. They made promises to you. I'm not exactly sure if they kept all those promises, but they spoiled you, helped you also achieve like a level up in status. They made a promise to you, and that could, and in turn, you were like the apple of their eye, or whatever that saying is. But it's like something here has now gone down or happened that I feel like it's caused your childhood traumas to rear their ugly head this month. But it's going to be a lot of communication around how the situation can work out. But though I feel like you're not real exactly sure how this is going to be able to work out. What is the Seven of Wands here? What is the Seven of Wands? So he's definitely going to be concerned about something and wanting to talk. And you, I feel like, are going to be really defensive with this conversation that he wants to have with you. There's some type of change going on at your home. So I don't know if he left and went back, like went to something, but he left the house and left you, which left you out in the cold, so to speak. You're definitely on his mind. He's definitely thinking about you a lot. What is this Four of Pentacles over here? And a card just flipped over. That bad health card. So I don't know if he got sick or something, or someone else got sick and he had to go leave and go look after or take care of someone. But you are definitely on his mind, on his thoughts. And there is some type of stingy energy over here that's holding back. He could be holding back from the money, so to speak. Especially if like you and him have a child together. He's supposed to help support his child, and maybe he's not. You may have to seek mediation or someone to help establish, child support and or alimony or some type of financial support with him, because it almost seems like he's not really wanting to, it's like, I kind of get the sense of when you are feeling good, looking good, and you're up his ass, he'll give you everything that you want and need and over and above. But it's like the moment that your attitude turns sour because of something he did, it's like he cuts everything off and pulls back and doesn't want to give. And it's like, he caused this situation and caused this, which in turn made you be like this. But yet, he wants to pull his energy back and his money back, and you're the one that has to sit there and suffer by yourself. And then he's over here wondering and thinking about, you doing this to yourself or this suffering. But there is, I think, going to have to be someone that comes in and helps this mediation between you and him. There's this journey of him He might have taken off and had to leave and go somewhere. But at some point in time, there is going to be some money coming in from him at some point in time. But you might be a little bit more reserved now when it comes to him. What is this Sun card? What is this Sun card? Okay, that card flipped out. I knew this fucking card was going to come out. That's the one that flipped out. So, some way, shape, or form, at the end of this month, leaving March, going into April, he is going to, some way, shape, or form, step up. There will be a recovery for him if he was sick, or if he had to step away and take care of something. He will bounce back and recover from it. There's going to be a lot of communication going back and forth between you and him, and the money will come in. He will, give you money at some point in time. There will be a coming back together of him, but it looks like it's more so at the end of the month. Alright, so now let me do the angel answer. Let's see. So go ahead and formulate your answer. So I just cut the deck to the Eight of Wands. So, fast movement, communication. So go ahead and get your question ready. Alright, angel answers. What messages do you have for Scorpio in the month of March? What messages do you have for Scorpio in the month of March? There's something better. Okay. So looking at the bottom of the deck, we've got perfect timing, get more information, reconsider, and don't stop. So there's something here in this dynamic that you need to reconsider. But you also need to get more information about this. So there is a pause here before you take action. Okay? There is a pause. Like, there's something, and right now is the perfect time for this pause. Because right now, there's a no. And it is associated with forgiveness. But there's something here in this dynamic that you have to reconsider. Because there is something better for you. And there is something better coming. So that might, this month might be a reset for you. That gets you reset on a different trajectory. So that you can move forward. Because there's something better in store for you than what you're asking about. I just cut the deck to opportunity. So it looks like at the end of March, you're getting ready to go into April. There's going to be a new opportunity that presents itself. And it could be with this masculine. Or something presents itself and it's like, here's a new opportunity for you. And then here comes this masculine with, money that's able to help you go after this new opportunity. So, Scorpio, that's all I have for you for this month. If you like oracle readings, feel free to pop over to Facebook and find me over there, as I do oracle readings over there. If you like this reading here, then please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. And I will see you all again here for your reading in April. Take care. Namaste.